Hello Pisces, my name is Jade and I'm coming to you with a reading for the full moon in Taurus. I haven't really felt close to you guys that much as of late, so I'm interested in seeing where the direction of this reading goes. But what we are going to be discussing today are the realms of emotion and doing our best not to corrupt or decenter the actual things that are being brought up. That's what lunar eclipses call us to do, is to see the proper context of what is being taken place. So what I do in my readings is I pull for the past, present, and future in both the physical realm and etheric realm, and help you bridge the gap and mend the pieces and bring them all together to form a cohesive unit. And what I want to encourage is the ability to distinguish the physical aspects of our world and how attachment works. So we see the decisions that we make in time. Time is married into our physical being and existence. And because of that, we see things from an individual perspective. But we also need to remember that our subconscious is connected with all that there is. So the ability to identify as an individual is important to distinguish what it is that's taking place in this current moment and be able to rationalize and make decisions. But there is an overall bigger picture that's always present. And what I want to bring forward just before we get started, because I already see the Knight of Swords, is the understanding that truth isn't subjective, but we're unable to tap into things that haven't been brought to our awareness, and it's available to us, but we need to understand how to ask the proper questions. I felt that needed to be brought to light before we got into this, because when the Knight of Swords, when we see the Knight of Swords in reverse, this is describing the past relationships that we've had in our physical world. When she's upright, she has a direction of who she gets her source of information from. But in reverse, it may have appeared that we were directionless and didn't bide our time to anybody of any particular insight. So there are people with experiences that we aren't familiar to and haven't cultivated within ourselves and in our current moment, who exist in this world with us. It's like we're living in a reality that exists, but we're ignorant to it and we have no idea what's going on. And the Wheel of Fortune makes an appearance in the past etherically, so there are things that karmically we're unable to relate to and tap into, that have been made available to us. So it's like the wheel keeps spinning and keeps giving you a card with written information on it, but you don't know how to read Japanese, you know how to speak Mongolian. So it's like it's not connecting, and it's like the two worlds miss each other, and nothing happens or comes of it. But you know how to, maybe this is something that you've been experiencing as of late, and you've learned how to deal with it, because the Queen of Cups talks about being able to caress and multiply. Why did I say multiply? But she's able to feel and understand the emotions that she has to experience and live with. And it's like, if she has issues with relating to her material world, she doesn't necessarily know how to feel about those things. All she can do is have confidence in the relationship that she has with herself and be the magician that we desire to teach people to be. So it's like she has confidence in the ability that she has to take care of herself, but she is being made enlightened to other resources that are made available to her, but she doesn't know how to tap into yet. It's like she knows she's not ignorant. She doesn't close her mind when new things are brought to her attention or made available to her. It's like she can have confidence in her ability to nurture herself already, but won't overstep her line into something new without knowing how to relate to it yet. And in the Knight of Wands is in your present in the etheric world. Um, there's no one who can give you direction that you already know. This is something that you need to be able to open yourself up to the world of other people to see their walk of life and understand what you're missing. Um, this describes like Aries South Node in astrology. So that's actually a node that I have, a placement that I have. If we're so comfortable with our own existence and our own self that we are unable to grow into the life that is available beyond our own experience, then we're not learning anything. We let's say you've learned every aspect of the environment that you're in, and it's like you're waiting for more, but nothing new is coming. That enriches the experience that you are comfortable with, but there's so much more stimuli out there available to achieve and make yourself familiar with, like a new food, a new genre of music, a new family. All of these things are relevant. And the King of Cups for your future is in reversed. So it's like the being able to understand what um so the relationships that you have with other people. I want to describe the relationship that the King of Swords has with, or the King of Cups has with his emotions. It's like he's able to understand the fulfillment that is seen in other people, and he understands the ability to relate. Um, but when he's in reversed, which he is right as he is right now, um, there's a disconnect and not being able to speak the right language that the other person has. So you don't know the full potential that the other person presents. You don't know who you're learning from. So the best thing to do is use the internet, and try and learn things from that perspective, to find things out for yourself and then learn how to speak the language of others. Um, and so when this King of Cups becomes upright, he'll then be able to establish bonds and relationships and be able to see the potential that other people offer. Um, Now we have the Knight. There are a lot of court cards today for you, Pisces. The Knight of Cups makes an appearance, and it is upright. Um, and that is in your future in the etheric world. So there are going to be answers that you'll be able to give to people that you're familiar with as a result of this expansion that you're taking. Um, Karmically, the wheel will start to spin once you understand how to connect with people in this way of life, and you'll be able to teach based off of the things that you've learned. And the Knight of Cups describes adhering to a specific moral code, remaining to what is familiar to you so that you don't become adulterated um, in the process. you get to keep your sense of identity while you're learning these new things. And uh, maintain your identity. Don't lose yourself within the illusion that you're walking into. Um, and you'll find success that way. Um, I have no news to give you. I have nothing new to add. That is the completion of your message. And if you have any context that you would like to give, you can give it in the comment section down below. Um, I'd like to see how things play out for you in the future, but this is a one-time reading, and if it resonates for you now, I hope that you will find yourself in the place in with the new experiences that you've been desiring. Um, I wish you the best. I wish you a lovely full moon. If you'd like to see more of this context or content in the future, please give me a like and subscribe, because that encourages the algorithm for you to see more of my content. And take care, okay? I love you.